use empathy to see how this guy's feeling.
Ooh, that's bad because if he passes the save, he will know you're using psi stuff on him. But okay,
It's my way of saying hello.
okay.
That's his way of letting him know that he's a psychic.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. He's
Then as a way of him saying hello, he's gonna smack you.
No, that's literally okay. So he's fine. I'm okay with that.
Yeah,
like
so you trigger it, and he turns and looks at you through the visor.
I
get this background feedback of vague annoyance, and he nods to you quietly. He doesn't speak at all.
Okay. Hey, I stick out my hands and just I'm Malian. And give him a smile.
Mm-hmm.
What if the entire okay, quick question, in character, would we know that the psychic people are all silent? Or is that a thing? Or is that not a thing, I mean?
You vaguely know what their culture types are, but they're pretty they pretty much stay away from anyone who's not part of their group.
Would it be realistic to believe that they had take a vow of silence?
As best as you know from working at HQ, which is where you've been for the last couple of months or so, they really just don't like interacting with people, and when they do, they'll try to do to the point of being impolite. They will keep their answers short and such, but they will speak to you if they need to. They just really don't like it.
Alright.
So harassing the psionic guy, something you can do, just not something you should do.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I didn't know that. Alright, whatever. He's alright, bye, and he walks away.
Yeah. In the meantime, Herschel will ask, or rather he will ask one thing, or even two. First of all, he asks if there are can they spare any sort of equipment, maybe one Lazarus patch or two. If not, then okay.
Gravitic stabilizers.
Jesus fuck, stop playing with the fucking gravity stabilizers. And then second, I ask, can we rest here for a few days? I'm fine, but the rest of guys kinda got shit on.
They got shit on, son. Look at this dude. And then you just point at Marley.
Yeah, she nods and says, I think we'll be able to hold this position. We just need to set up a diversion to get the drones to believe we were only running a scout patrol that got pinned down in the campus. Once that's done, though, we'll be able to keep the area secure for quite a while longer than that.
Alright,
abandoning one of our cell bases would be a disaster if we couldn't destroy everything in it. She looks over and in the background, the command post of HQ, of the cell. Sorry, HQ is a command post. It doesn't have a command post. But this is it's just this giant bank of computers that are all rigged up to a bunch of monitors that have people plugging in all the command codes you've given them.
Yep.
I asked, did the commander mention a med bay or anything like that in this area?
Yeah, she upon seeing the massive injuries you and Malian have, she's
when he asked about the healing and stuff.
Yeah, she starts going, yes, we've had quite a few casualties and injuries in the last couple of days. We'll probably be pretty well stocked there. We'll have enough room for you and your crew, though. Who's the I know you probably run the standard player group communist setting here for dealing with all of your equipment, but who's the official ranking member of the team?
I would assume that it was probably James Holden.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be you. I thought it'd be Mac.
No, because you and me are just basically brand new to the rebels.
I
thought it was
Mac's basically a mercenary who got shifted over from one of the smuggler groups and got stuck down here.
The way that I thought it was is that I thought it was Malian and I knew each other from before, and we were already doing stuff together. But
I thought it was,
way before that, I was chilling out with the pirates.
I thought it was I thought it was I thought it was kind of like one of us joined the rebels, and the other one was yeah, I'll join you. How bad could it be?
No, yeah, I just assumed that we just knew each other in some obscure way.
Okay, it's probably Holden then, since it's unlikely you'd have your medical be also your commander, but stranger things have happened. Depends on what you guys want to pick, but as is.
Like in
I can be the
game,
leader.
I
You want me to be the leader?
I followed James' lead, so for me he is the leader, James.
Like, to me, like, I don't think that, like, in our actual group, we care about who has power in terms of that.
This is
like,
just the official.
It's just
thing,
that,
as I said.
it's just that, like, if you look at the rankings, like, it's just like, yeah, this guy actually has been here for a long time, so it's cool.
Basically, if she has some secret info to share with leader,
or she just wants to try to talk to the
then she talks
leader
James.
of the group instead of just talking to everyone vaguely. But yeah.
Well,
But
like,
probably
I
won't be quick considering he can only text, which I hope
Like-
it will change in the future.
It just seems like he's in a very noisy house as well in the background, so even with a microphone, it seems like
could I
you
say
don't get the
something?
benefits of one.
To the, like, at some point during this conversation, I asked the commander if she knows where any of the other cells could possibly be.
Yeah. Let's see.
Like, even ones that you think that, like, the main collective would already know about. Please just tell us.
Yeah, she nods and like starts like pulling up information on her compad. She says, "Yes, we've been slowly getting our networks back together. Us getting back with HQ is probably the most important thing. Us and 2 other of the cells have linked up recently. We still don't have full information with them, though. We're going to be broadcasting them the command codes as soon as we can establish an entirely secure connection with them." Yeah. But yeah, she directs you guys over to the med bay. It's relatively well stocked. Like, the medical officer there, like, he's like glowering at Herschel because he doesn't want to give away medical supplies. But he ends up coughing up 3 last patches for you.
I'm gonna say, well, I can. You know what? You can only give me like 2, so I will have like total of 5. I say to that guy, I know that they are maybe not rare, but you need everything you can get, and I appreciate the work you are doing. And by the way, name's Herschel. Good to see that somebody's keeping these guys alive. I'm trying to, like, try to assemble like more friendly connection with him.
Mm-hmm.
Technically I have persuade at 0, but I'm not trying to persuade him for nothing. I even like took one less last patch than he offered. And I'm basically trying to figure out what's his name and whatnot.
Okay. Sorry, let me just go down the list since I just got all of that popping up. Null. One of the cells they have that they are not linked to, but they still have on record, is one of the ones that HQ has already confirmed is compromised and removed from the system.
Alright, I passed that on to her.
Okay, thanks. You make sure to check everything in.
So wait, none of them are new cells?
They pretty much know no one that's really new. As is,
Son of a bitch!
Yeah.
I was hoping I would get that fucking gold on today.
Okay, let's see, for James Holden. Okay, Marley, if you go like try to do that work and get that installed, you're not going to be resting and restoring health though, since you just have to be pretty much doing nothing physical at all, just resting.
I can't get them to like the mechanics to like start working on it because I literally am not the best person for this, but like I can't just like, hey, we really need this.
Also the problem is I don't know if you actually have the power on that vehicle to run a plasma caster.
How much is a plasma? I know how much power I have.
Hold up, I'll pull it up for you.
I have 3 power, but like that's because the minigun's taking up
the
2 of
problem
it.
might actually be the hard points, because you might only have 1 hard point.
Let's see, hard point. I can switch it out, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I don't think that the
Plasma
plasma
only
caster
runs
holds
off
on 1
of
hard point.
1 hard. Yeah, the plasma caster only uses 1 hard point. It's the power it uses, since it's an energy weapon on top of its gunnery weapon class.
Hang on, what's it called?
It's a plasma caster. It's a modification of the railgun. So it's
Okay. Right.
Also,
Yeah,
while
okay.
it was dead,
while
I
you
kind
look
of
at
made an
that, let me
updated
check
version.
everything else.
I've the plasma caster version of my vehicle.
Plasma caster needs a
It does the same
full
damage,
energy
actually.
source, or it needs
Really?
type B cells.
Yeah, it does the same damage, and it uses 2 hard points, 3 power. And
It
three
does
mats.
3d6.
We're talking about the railgun here?
No, actually, no, it does 3d8, sorry.
Oh yeah. Oh my god, that's so much better.
Yeah,
So wait,
no,
do
the
you
problem
have
is
2
I
hard
need
points
to
on the vehicle?
I need
I
to pull
Don't
open
know what they are.
I need to pull open probably
Wait, actually, it's probably 1 hard point. I'm sorry if I keep cutting you off, Dashel, but I'm just like thinking out loud.
I need the basis from Engines of Babylon to do this, since that's where I
I'm
generated
looking at the stats for the railgun right now for you.
Yeah,
It's
I already
most
have
probably
railgun, but it's just regular, so I need the actual
Engines of
weapon request.
Babylon. I can't.
Hey,
it
hey,
most
hey.
probably uses 1 more power.
Let me see. I have
1 less hard point.
Okay, let me see. What's the current power cost you're using for the weapon
Uh,
now? Wait, no. Heavy machine gun runs on 1 power, 2 hard points. Oh yeah, we lowered that in. So the 3, 8. That's
What
that
is
one.
what are the stats of the car, Marley? Like, how many hard points?
All right.
How many power do you have?
Yeah, the
I have-
railgun only uses 3 power, so you just need to have 2 more power.
Oh, I have free power right now.
Yeah, you just need to. It costs 3 power instead of the heavy machine gun's 1 power. That's the only difference.
Right.
True.
So okay, so then I can have both actually.
You
Oh,
can't.
you don't have the hard
You need-
points for both.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Then I just
Since
have
you
one.
technically shouldn't even be able to get either of them since they both use 2 hard points. We're just saying mercy.
Oh, okay. Okay, thank you.
So wait, now this
I
is
switched it
gunnery
up.
/ energy instead of gunnery / projectile.
Honestly, it's just
just
gun.
gunnery.
Just gunnery.
It's just gunnery. There's no specific. It's just gunnery. So, I also because I foresaw this coming. I made a picture of what this looks like now. It's a very improved picture.
Oh, is that what that picture is in chat?
Yep, that's
not-
what that picture is.
Hang on.
Okay.
Because now it
There you
doesn't have
go.
miniguns. Now it has
I
plasma
like to
caster.
think that thing in the front is the plasma caster. Like it's
Yo,
very
that is.
tiny.
Oh wait, what do you mean?
Okay.
Like,
Can
The
you just
two-
focus on a picture, please?
Okay.
I'm switching the picture.
Okay. Anything important?
Yeah. I need to like before I go to the med bay, I want to like head to like wherever they keep their armaments, or if they have a
Oh yeah,
quartermaster,
I go with
wanna
them.
go
I
talk
go
to
with
one.
them. Cause I need armor.
Yeah. Actually, while you're like going over to this, at the same time, one of the rebel snipers from upstairs comes down with a big pack of stuff, and he comes up to the quartermaster master and asks if he can like get like a bug sweep and a clear on some of this stuff. And as he unpacks it, you notice this is all the stuff that they got off of the Imperial soldiers, and like some stuff they've salvaged from the vehicles up there before they like blew everything up to keep it from getting tracked. Yeah.
What? Okay, I was typing. I'm just
Basically, the guys come down with all the loot from the cars and people. So is that 3d8 now?
Yeah, it's a 3d8 energy weapon.
Well, can you actually replace it?
Yeah, he convinced some other people to help him
okay.
out with it. Let me just
Yeah.
check to see what's the if there's a special stat line on this thing.
Yeah.
There's
No.
most probably like rules in Engines of Babylon for replacing parts, but I don't know what they are.
Also, is there any
you're working
special
too hard.
effect? Is there any special effect?
That's what I was checking real quick.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I
Guys,
also need
I
to
am
know
gonna get so confused with my
what the ammo is.
Mhm.
In the future, I'm gonna get so fucking confused with my games now because
Yeah.
now in both of them, I'm using Engines of Babylon.
Yeah. Fortunately for you, since it's an energy, it doesn't use ammo.
Nice.
It just draws power from the car.
That's
So,
awesome. That's awesome. All right, guys.
oh wait a second.
No, I don't like that. Wait a second. I was finally about to be able to do something.
It takes 2 hard points, but normally, I mean,
Well,
but like
we
we've
brought that
decided
down to
that
one.
right?
Yeah.
No,
And
you
also-
can't you can't do suppressive or burst fire with this weapon. That's the only thing I've not found so far.
That's fine. That is super fine. I'll just gun people down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just an impact shot plasma caster, basically.
So what you're telling me is I need to get a weapon with a spread.
Yeah.
Like, that might be a new goal. Like,
yeah. Jumping back over to Holden real quick. Sorry, guys.
Okay, go
ahead. No problem.
Yeah. Yeah, the commander and I guess we'll call him the cultist for what it's worth. Although he resents that name, but who cares? Yeah, he's
all cultists.
We're not a cult. We represent the concepts of free love and understand. Yeah, they're the cult. Yeah.
We're all married to the same guy. Yeah, you fucking cult.
Yeah, as the wow, that's inconvenient. It's a large amount of our population involved in the cult then.
Wait, what is polyamory like a thing on this planet?
Well, no, I'm talking about like it's both in Hindu, Taoist, and Muslim culture, and they're a very large percentage of the.
And in Christianity too, if you talk about nuns, because they're married to Jesus.
Okay. Anyways.
Was it called Engines of Babylon?
Yeah.
Okay, I need to find it.
Lucas.
I should send you this like thing.
I think I had it. I just
Lucas,
forgot where I got it. I do have it.
I don't have a good Google Drive that has them all. I don't think.
Could you guys do it in text chat for a bit while I run the game? Since I know I know it's important that you guys actually trade these PDFs around so we can run the game faster later on, but just for the purposes of right now.
Yeah, just go ahead, man.
No problem.
Stop talking already.
Okay. Yeah. So for James Holden, talking with the commander, apparently there was a large group of the psionics that were present near her cell when the comms went down. What happened pretty quickly was they had a early on conflict with the Imperials, where the Imperials brought multiple Warbeasts into the field along with a couple of their new larger drones. The psionics had to she doesn't understand it very well, so when she looks over to the side at the leader of the psionics that's with her, he quietly speaks to her, he turns away from you towards her so you can't really see what she's doing.
Oh shit, and she a cultist.
Whispers to her. And she goes she nods her head a bit and then repeats, they had to use a upper echelon ability to help draw the fire away, and it put most of them out of the action. They're in the med bay now, as is, trying to recuperate. A few of them may have been burned out as a result, though. She says this with solemnity of, it's bad, but she doesn't really know what it is. Malian, burned out, is basically psionic who overuses powers, can't ever use powers again, also normally goes insane.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
Yeah. So if you ever run out of power points, you're allowed to keep using abilities. It's just called torture. It's permanent damage to you as a character.
Oh, you mean permanent damage, like
you don't rest and recuperate afterwards. Your character now has permanent penalties on them.
Oh, okay. Well, it's a good thing I'm considering
also,
I'm resting now.
And become an NPC and let me use you for nefarious deeds.
Okay, well, I'm going to restore my power points because I'm resting.
Yep. Move. Yeah.
And by the way, I'll also ask one thing when I get a chance.
Okay, go for it.
Mostly about, did I learn the name of the medic officer? Because he's medic, so I feel I can talk with him about stuff.
Yeah.
And I named myself and I hey, I'm name's Herschel. Good to see that you are keeping these guys alive.
Yeah. No, his name is let me see here. I have some notes written down. I might not have a name for the medical guy of the cell though. Let me generate one.
Yeah, random generators are very helpful.
No. Oh, I do have it. That's odd. I wonder what I had planned to do with that before everything fell apart there. Oh. Half of my file notes have gotten fragmented. I have no idea how, but yeah, his name is Joseph Moss. It's a weird name.
Yep. Good to meet
Standard
you,
spelling
Joseph.
for both of them.
Yeah, but apart from that, I'm just like
Yeah.
spending the rest of the day.
Or you can
just-
call him Dr. Moss.
Yeah, Dr. Moss. I just spent like the day doing a chit chat, just talking,
Yeah.
maybe helping if he
goes on.
requires it.
His
Wait, is his
name
name
worries me
is his
very
name
much.
Moss? Is his name literally Moss?
Moss, yeah.
Oh my god,
That's his
there's
last
another character. Oh, that's last name. Never mind. There's a character who's named Moss who's kind of a badass in my other game. It's
Mhm.
really funny. So just thinking about him.
Although now that I think about it, I'll probably like ask commanders like, we understand like we're waiting for a new mission, I guess. And I bring up problem of, I know we have rations for now, but I bring up problem like in case we're out of the food in the field. For now, I don't know about the others, but I'm pretty low on the money. And if we try to buy scavenge food, so I don't ask for money, I ask like, what will be situation with this, because
He says like before like they send you back out again on whatever job you have to do, if they like reassign you one over the comms, like the cell is going to make sure you're fully stocked for whatever they can provide that they need to give
Shit.
you.
Hold up, guys.
Like you're not allowed to give them the order list, but they'll definitely make sure you have medical, rations, ammo, and that sort of thing.
Okay,
But you're
I
not
need
going to get
just-
to like custom order a bunch of rifles or something.
I am
Out of character, I need to
completely happy
interject
with
here.
that.
Out of character, I need to interject here. I was looking for something for Malian, and I found this thread. Look at it; it's amazing.
I don't want to click on that link. That's a
Search
big
it.
one.
I clicked it.
Literally any book.
Oh, is every single book here?
Like at least all of the stars and numbers ones are.
Yeah,
Oh,
I already
wow.
have them, so it doesn't matter for me.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take that.
Skyward
and,
Steel. Ooh, this one I
uh,
didn't even know it exists.
what are the good
Codex
ones
of the
that you
New Earth Cult of the Still Lady.
get? What
Oh.
should I?
Yeah, there's only two Still Earth books, and they're pretty darn hard to get.
Well, they're here.
Yeah, no, I already have them.
I didn't. I don't think it did. Did it?
Ha, ha.
Well, I'm grabbing all of these.
Anyways,
Get-
regarding session, not links, is there anything?
Well, I'm
other
sorry, this is
specific that
useful.
We are doing?
Oh no, they're not there. They're not there.
Hmm.
It says no
Oh, they
such
get
file with
deleted?
this name. It says get links, and it says no such file with this file name.
Yeah, so the authority has
I-
probably hunted these links down and removed them already.
I'll probably find him. Don't worry
Stupid
about it.
people wanting to legally sell their documents that they own.
Those bastards! How dare they?
Hip hip hurrah. Okay, anyways. That can go, that can go, that can go. Yep. Let's close all of these out. Yeah, so we might, if you want, we can start closing off this session early after I hand out all the loots and such.
Well,
Uh,
If you manage
I was
to
assuming-
force your way through the combat scenario and get down into there.
I want to just make sure. Is there a way I can like upgrade the armor or like give it bulletproof glass? Maybe that's something I hear could be very useful.
Yeah, this cell you're based at doesn't have like a bunch of industrial and like vehicle materials. If you could get more ranks in like in vehicle or maybe in post tech, you'd be able to like figure out how to use stuff and put it together. But as is, you just don't really have. Like,
All right,
there are materials here. You just don't know like if they're the materials you're after.
gotcha.
Like there's this weird thing called plexiglass. You think it's like bulletproof glass, but you're not too sure. It's funny because plexiglass is really fragile.
I know.
Mhm.
You know, it's like put a plexiglass layer and then like a normal glass layer, and you know what? We can toss in another layer.
Yeah.
It's like try a bunch of things, experiment. But you know what? We gave them miniguns, guys. We completely gave them miniguns. They're gonna have extra protection.
I don't know if this is something that you want to do before or after loot, but we need to do the quartermaster thing.
Yeah, the quartermaster is basically going to be the loot thing.
Wait a second.
All right.
I just realized something. I have gunnery weapons, and we now have a minigun that's not attached to a vehicle.
You could use it if you brace it, or if you get the gravity thing.
It has rules for it.
Oh, okay. So I can't just have like a. All right, you got a minigun now.
Well, you could use it. It's just that there's minuses to using it without bracing it.
Basically, you have to bet it or get a tripod, or you take a -6 to hit.
You get a tripod.
You know what?
You can get a gravitic stabilizer and use that.
I want to use those. Wait a second. Yeah, we're gonna get the loot first. Actually, I'm just gonna let them have it. Like, thanks for all your work, guys. I find like the mechanic who helped me the most, who like did the most work. I think that was like an incentive. Like, whoever does the most work gets a minigun. Whoever does the second most work gets a minigun.
Oh shit! I do have the still lady things. I just never read this folder.
Yeah.
It's just for some reason in the other dust folder. Alright. Are those just setting books, or are they like actual like stuff in them?
Wait, Forgotten Ruin. Lost Races, Forgotten. What's Lost Races, Forgotten Ruins?
Oh yeah, by the way, I think I probably have Forgotten Ruins. What are they called? Forgotten Ruins.
Is like to create dead civilizations.
Yes.
I'll just give you guys like all the books after this. Give me a second. Like I'm just gonna post it in the group chat of Skype after we're done, and then just leave my computer to run.
Thanks, because I'll probably take some of that so I can have a better idea of what I need to do and like what stuff is.
Oh well, like most books don't actually have stuff that's used in most games.
Yeah, they are supplements. It's completely optional to use them.
Gotcha.
Oh, Dead Names, Lost Races, and Forgotten Ruins. That's part of the name of it. I thought that was 2 other books that I had no idea about.
Although I usually end up pushing, whatchamacallit? Like pushing some of the supplement books into games.
Yeah, well, that's the point. You use a couple of them that are actually relevant to the game.
I usually end up pushing the Sons of Gold book every once in a while.
Yeah.
Okay.
I generally
don't just keep posting the actual like PDFs, because I just have a 7-zip file that has all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways,
yeah.
About XP and loot.
Yeah, so the quartermaster like drags in all of the all like the stuff the Imperials had in their vehicles and on their persons. There was quite a few Imperials in the combat scenario, and for the latter part of it, most of them were getting picked off with individual shots. One of the rebel snipers who was up on the top side fighting with you, like, comes over to you. No, oh, he ran away. Darn. Well, he comes over to you, Herschel, random other person who's slightly responsible.
Back, that was a terrible time.
Okay, never mind. Back to null.
Yeah. I heard you call me like as I was running away.
Yeah. No, one of the snipers comes over to you. He's got like laid across his arms a big pile of like gear and stuff. He goes like, "Yeah, since you guys are probably going to move out soon, they figured you might just get your war share for that encounter. Since we're pretty well stocked, we just need to round out our holds." He hands you a pair of combat field uniforms, a pair of laser rifles, and 3 monoblades, as well as what looks like a small like medical pack that was pulled out of one of the cars. He says the quartermaster doesn't know what's in the med packs. You should probably take that over.
What they were there
over to Dr. Moss.
I know that we got 3 monoblades and a pair of combat field uniforms, but I don't know what else.
Also a pair of laser rifles. He gives you a gravitic stabilizer, but then it explodes and kills Malian again, making you waste another las patch on him.
I wonder if I would waste blast patch on him. Like, well, first time the charm.
We got a gravitic stabilizer. That's how many do I need?
I asked if they have any.
I told you already.
I asked if they have any like.
I don't believe you.
If they would wait, does anyone here have energy weapons? By the way,
paranoia is a common effect of having a concussion.
Does anybody here have energy weapons?
No, I only have projectile and gunnery. Do I need primitive to swing around a giant sword?
Yeah,
I'd
that's
like-
what primitive is.
Oh yeah, I'm
Okay.
assuming you want a combat field uniform, Malian.
Yes. Yes, I'm going to take that combat field uniform. So I have Under Armour and another armor. So how does that
You
work?
cannot stack them.
Well, no, you can with the Under Armour.
Nope. Nope,
Under
Under
Armour.
Armour
Is,
can
I mean,
only-
the that
Under Armour
armor
can
is the
only
one that you
stack
can do
with
that
0 encumbrance armors.
Well,
that's
you
the
can-
rule.
It is 0 encumbrance. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
it can you can only simultaneous it with other 0 encumbrance though, and even then it's just whichever one is better.
It's an under thing. Like it's underneath your armor. Like it doesn't give you any bonuses. It's just there.
No, it's
You know.
it's just
Like it's just
concealed,
like if
but it still
it's
has
just
a
like
physical
in the
presence on it.
situation in which you're like taken captive and someone takes off your armor, you still have that.
Honestly, if you get taken captive, they'll probably find the Under Armour as well.
All right. Does anybody else need AC4 armor? Like I have
so-
AC5 armor, but
So wait, so that means my AC is 4 now.
yeah, unless if you have a dex mod.
No.
Yeah, if
no.
you're in combat field uniform, it's base 4 minus your dex modifier.
Combat field.
Who's getting
James,
the-
what's your armor right now?
4 AC now.
Yeah, who's getting the other field uniform?
See, that's what I'm working out right now. Yeah, same here. But okay, out of the 3 of us, because we all seem to have woven body armor, who like I already had. Okay, do either of you have a dex mod?
No, and I don't want it. As I mentioned, I'm not a fighter.
Okay,
Well,
Do-
the warrior already has an ability to dodge a shot, so
okay,
it-
so then it would probably
in
be
safe condition
it
if
would
you-
probably be most valuable if I take it then, right? Seeing
maybe-
as how like I don't have any ability to dodge a shot.
I feel like the medic should get it if
Yeah,
they need
okay,
it.
I'll leave that up to you guys. Like,
Although, if you throw it on the warrior, he'll be able to drop AC down to 3, and that means he'll be able to basically just run and body slam people in the face, and they won't be able to do anything about it, since he's AC 3. So, like,
With
instead of
AC3,
being
they
well
can still
balanced,
hit
it
him.
might be worth considering going for the power play and just making the warrior really tough to hit.
I'll leave this up to you guys. Like, I'm just asking around because like I wanted to see if anybody specifically needed it.
I'm
It
cool
seems like
with-
so far nobody
I'm
specifically
cool
needs
with
it.
James taking the second combat field uniform. He's a warrior.
All right then. And
I would like a monoblade, just putting that out there.
Mal. Okay, and then I'd like to try to trade those laser rifles for projectile weapons because nobody has any energy weapon skills here.
Oh, we also have one from earlier, don't we?
Yeah, that's a holdout laser pistol, and I feel like we can get some serious money for it from criminals.